So now we want to create this flip fluid from object option here from scratch. So to do this, we will just add a geometry node. In this geometry node we will add a sphere. We will call it a sphere object, and in this node here we'll just create our sphere, and we can convert our sphere to a polygon mesh. We can move it up something like 0.5 or something like 2, okay, for example. Then here we want to create a null and connect this here, call this out sphere, then create our dot network where we just do our simulations. O2 dot network, okay. You just don't have to rename it like this, but I like that. So we'll create our flip object, our flip solver, okay. Move that, connect that here. Yeah, we connect this to this output node. Then oh my god, why is everything messy like that? I don't know. Okay, we can create our gravity force here in the flip object. We have the input type. We will not change it now because we want to create our fluid from a surface, which is our sphere. So go here and create this sphere. We have created our gravity, so now with this fluid will just go down to the infinity. So if we just change the guides here and the particles, we are visualizing sprites, we'll just visualize particles. Now we want to create something more interesting. We want to create a plane here, or grid, where our which will collide with this falling speed here. So to do this, we will just create a ground plane node, and after this ground plane node we can create a static solver which solves the collisions of static objects. You don't have to create this static solver. If you just don't create it and put the merge, there will not be any problem. So we'll create just our merge node, and in this merge node we will just attach this and press Shift R, because left inputs affects right inputs. Our collision should affect the water, not the opposite. So this ground plane here, we can change its position and rotation and its color, and those don't matter for me now. So if we just play our sphere, we'll just collide with the grid, okay. And the flip object, we can change this particle separation to something like 0.05. This will create more particles. And in the initial data we can apply more jitter in order to make the particles random, okay. So now it collides with our ground plane, and in the guides tab here in the particles there is a visualization range from 0 to 10 based on our velocity. So where there is a velocity of 10 or larger than 10, it will be colored with white, and the values of 0 will be colored with blue, and the values between 0 and 10 will be colored with this color, okay. So if we just increase the range, only particles that have 20 velocity will be colored with white. So this will increase our range and more velocity, and particles will need more velocity to be colored in white, okay, which will increase our which will increase this color here, which is in between these two colors. So if we just make this 15, particles need to have 15 velocity in order to be white. So now you have particles here that are colored with the white color. Okay, this is the simulation of the particles, and you need to know that the ground plane is extended to the infinity. Okay, so particles will just interact with this ground plane even it's in like here, because its effect goes to infinity. Okay, and you can change the boundaries of the simulation. So this is for this video. Thank you. Wait for me in the next video.